thanks for stopping by my market report. I am Mike, and this market report is about the fluctuations of mortgage rates on a daily basis, what drives them, and where the trending is going. We don't get so much into the rates as there's a lot of applicable resources out there for you, but this particular report kind of goes over the trend lines if they're going up or down. Uh, there's just too much going into rates from different loan programs to equity built into it. If it's a purchase or refinance, cash out refinance, to if it's a primary residence, investment property, type of property, just too many variables that go into a rate. So that's why we don't really get into that on these reports. So a little bit about myself is I am a loan officer. I do work with a national lender. So if you guys got questions about mortgage rates or mortgage programs, or if you want me maybe need some assistance in refinancing or purchases that you're looking to buy and need to get pre-approved so you can submit with your offer and then financing for that property, please feel free to reach out anytime. I'd love to be able to help you out and see what we can do for you guys. In the meantime, let's start the report. Today's kind of a quiet day. We don't have any economic report to give out today. So we'll jump right over to the headline news. Stocks are down today. They're taking a little bit of a breather. Last week, stocks were on a tear. They did go into new record highs from your Dow and S&P. NASDAQ has been struggling a little bit more because we have the higher yields, but they have been kind of going up and down. They're still in pretty high position. However, today they're kind of taking a little bit more breather. They're looking for any news to try to really give them that catalyst, go upwards. There's still earnings reports being released, but the big thing last week was it was the beginning of it, and we got the financials. And because we're going to a higher yield environment, the financial companies like your banks and other financial companies, they tend to make more money and have higher profits during those time periods. So that's why last month when we saw the quarter end, we saw a lot of big hedge funds reposition, taking out of the high tech industry because the higher yields represent higher cost to those folks, and that means less profits. So they reposition a lot of their portfolios into higher profit taking, which would be financial companies, and of course, energy is another one as well. So again, today we don't got a whole lot on the news or headline news. So let's see what's going on with the mortgage rates. We had a little bit of a further drop yesterday, last Friday, so we ended up breaking below the 25 or 50-day moving average, even though we started above it. Today we're pretty much at no position. We've been kind of testing it, and we've been kind of gotten a little bit lower. So pricing today is unchanged from where we left off on Friday. Again, Friday a lot of times. For the most part, we did have repriced for the worse because later in the day it did kind of start dropping further and further. I think we closed down about 14 basis points or so. So it's enough for a lot of lenders to come out with worse pricing. And those who didn't probably would come out with it today, a little worse pricing. So right now we could be going set up for a sideways pattern or a sideways movement. Maybe we can get a little catalyst or a little bit of push, go upwards again, break above the 50-day moving average. So let's go and take a look at the yields, and yields again kind of broke above this floor here and kind of approached the next one. This one's been really strong. We're hoping to keep below it because it's been really strong support for it. Last thing we want to do is break above it and make that much more strong. So right now we're sitting at about 1.6 on the Treasury yields. So again, mortgage rates are about the same as where we left off on Friday, unchanged. So we'll take a look. Hopefully tomorrow we'll have a better day for ourselves. So for the most part, markets are taking a little bit more of a breather today, as there's really no big news and headline news or even economic data being reported today. All right, you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in tomorrow's video. Bye bye.